Hi, T. Hi,
Hey,
Tiffany.
hey.
Thanks for joining in this stormy, not so stormy. It's
I
not
feel like
stormy at
we've been
all.
talking about this for
It's not
days.
stormy. The sun's shining. You guys, the sun is shining. Shining. Everybody in the chat. The sun. Oh, this is my daughter. I have to take it. I'm gonna put
All right,
myself
I'm
on
gonna
mute for a
welcome.
second.
I'll
You
welcome
go.
people.
Thank you.
All
Thank you, honey.
right, no problem. All right, guys, thanks for coming. James, first one in the chat. Thank you, James. Lynn, Pearl Nini, thank you for coming. Who else? Siggy, I got your message. And yes, I'm putting something together. No worries. And CH Enterprises, thank you for being here. Michelle Lathan. Joy is here. Yay. Hi, Joy. Be the Difference Clothing in the house. Eric Bishop. Thank you. And Ann Dar. Welcome, welcome. So kind of weird for us to go live on a Tuesday afternoon, but
It feels like, because yesterday was a holiday, so the days feel weird.
it is weird. It is weird. So,
Michelle,
all right.
Leah's Bits and Pieces, and Michelle Lathan. Hello, hello.
Okay, the daughter's good. She's fine.
Okay.
She's
Did they
she's
have school today?
They don't have school today and they don't have school tomorrow, but I just got notification from my bank that they had said they were closing today and tomorrow, but they must have called all their employees and said we're opening because I just got notification that my bank is opening. My
Oh,
branch is opening. Yeah, so I don't even know. I think the post office is closed today. I think the banks are closed today. The schools and post office, I think, is closed today. I didn't even look. We were supposed to be like in the middle of this like horrible storm. I think the supermarkets are closed today. I haven't ventured out of the house, but you guys, honestly, like it is beautiful and sunny and gorgeous outside. My poor husband's out of his mind after putting up all those storm shutters and preparing for the storm. Hello, Rebecca, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. Hey, I did a little video yesterday afternoon. We went
I
out.
watched.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Yeah, with my daughter, and we went out looking for coffee and a supermarket to buy chocolate chips because she wanted to make banana bread with chocolate chips. And we didn't have any chocolate chips. All I had was candy bars, and I wouldn't let her use my candy bars. My dark chocolate candy bars. I said, no, let's go out and we'll take it as an excuse to bop around town. So I did a little, hey, Bree, hi, honey. Let's see, a lot is opening back up today. Are the supermarkets open today, Bree? Do you know? Have you ventured out? And Wonder Woman, oh my gosh, I've been out to the beach and Walmart. Walmart's open. Okay, oops. I don't know why
Wow.
my
Now,
barking.
where is Wonder Woman? What
Wonder
town?
Woman is in Jupiter, like next town over from me.
That's
And Wonder
north.
Woman,
That's north of you.
just north of me. Yeah, just like 5, 10, 8 miles at the most. Um, I'll message you. I need to get out of the house maybe for a little while this afternoon. So I'll message you. Maybe I'll come and bring you your things that you bought at auction 2 weeks ago. No, one was last week. The other one was the week before. And I keep saying I'm going to deliver them to you. So, hey, Craig, did you guys see? I did a post on my Facebook group. Joy, I don't think I put you on there. Greg, I put you on there. The YouTube channels, anybody who has content to go ahead and put your links on there so everybody can kind of subscribe to each other. So if you haven't seen that, she says, I've been out a lot. You know, I haven't been out. I've been home. Oh, you're welcome.
Picker, Glenn, what's
Hi,
up?
Glenn.
Yeah. So we were going to look at some storage units today. She wants me to look at some storage units in her area. So I was going to put her zip code. I use storage treasures when I buy my storage units. We were going to take a look and see if there's anything in her area that maybe she can. Let me see. I'm in Myrtle Beach. They closed everything here. UPS, FedEx, United States Postal, all closed. I just spent an hour notifying my customers that packages will be delayed. It's crazy. It will be a week before they open.
Wow.
A week?
Not so long.
Where are you, Mr. Tasman 69?
He says in
Wow.
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, Myrtle Beach. Okay.
I hate every time I put the banner up, I cover you up, Tiffany. You disappear.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Rebecca, I love it. Them flipping crudas now.
Is it them? She changed
Yeah,
it?
she changed it.
Love
Them
it.
flipping through. That's
That's
cute.
good.
I
That's
like
good.
that. I like that a lot. Um, yeah, so that's about it. We were going to talk about the hurricane. There's no worries here. We've got a ton of food in the house. The sun is shining bright. The house is still, you can see the storm shutters in that window right there. It's like Fort Knox in here. And still kind of stressful, you guys. The past couple of days have been really stressful. I didn't get my invoices out from Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't get
James
my.
asked about that earlier.
Yeah, I said no. I didn't get my invoices out from Sunday. It says yes, they are going to open back up after the hurricane, which is supposed to be here Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then you have Sundays, Monday you're looking at, right? So Amazon has delayed all shipments to the west coast of Florida. Let's see. Amazon Prime orders are showing next week for delivery, even though we are not in the zone to be hit. That's interesting.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
Well, somebody was posting on Facebook, to kind of think about the people in the Bahamas, because, a lot of us, we're in the States and we don't think about, like, it's not hitting us, but it did hit them.
A friend
So,
of mine whose husband fishes in the Bahamas all the time, she posted on Facebook this morning that he's going to start filling the boat up with supplies, and as soon as it's safe to make the 45, it's 45 miles from where I live. So as soon as it's ready to make the journey over to, it's amazing that there could be that much destruction 45 miles away, and we got nothing. I mean, the
right.
hurricane, I mean, thank God, because you're looking at those pictures coming in from the Bahamas, and those people are just devastated. They're devastated. It's not just small little shack homes that are devastated. It's beautiful homes with impact windows, and the water level way up above where the impact windows are. But anyways, he's filling up his boat, and he's going to take over a bunch of supplies. Now, who goes and helps the Bahamas? Even though they're very close to us, I think it's British. Is it under like a British colony, the Bahamas?
Yeah, I
Does
think it
anybody
is.
know?
Yeah.
It's a British colony. So basically it's England that would be going over.
As it's formerly a British colony, so let's see.
Oh, it's not anymore?
Yeah, no,
I mean, I know they're their own country, and I know the United States will definitely go help. I mean, I know Trump will, go over there and help. I'm sure he will. But let's see, they're their own country actually, but a
yeah.
British Commonwealth. I don't know what that means, a British Commonwealth. What does it mean, a British What does that mean, Commonwealth?
It says a lot of people in Florida are actually stepping up to help people in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
The article from CNN.
Oh, yeah. So I hope someone goes there real quick and helps them, because that whole island, like Bree said, they're literally underwater, the whole island. It's so
I'm
sad.
really annoyed at StreamYard. I love the fact that we can see the live comments. I just don't like the fact that we can't comment. I have to pop the chat out anyway.
You can't comment on your side?
No, they went and added the live comments for everybody, but you can't comment on it, so you still have to pop the chat out.
Look who's here.
Melissa W.
Melissa W.
People.
Yay. Hi, Melissa, honey.
So do we
emailed you
want
back.
to mention about tonight, Donna?
I do. Melissa, I emailed you back. I don't know if you got my email, honey. Let's see. The British Navy is already helping. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So you guys, I just wanted to kind of take a Pat Dees is in the house.
D72.
In the house. And Brad, hey guys, what's up? Saw you were live and popped in. Brad, thank you so much for the support. We're talking about the hurricane. We're going to talk in a moment about my auction tonight. The U.S. has dispatched the U.S. Ghost Guard already. Thank you, the United States of America, one of the greatest countries in the world. Of course,
On the road. Patty, you're
knew.
always
Okay,
on the
I've got
road.
My,
Where are you
my
headed
hair,
now?
Pat, you must spend a fortune in gas.
my hairs is standing on end just reading that the U.S. has already dispatched the Coast Guard. Thank you so much for that information. I literally was seconds away from going live. I'm glad I looked. Ooh, sorry,
Aw,
Kimmy.
sorry, Kim.
Oh, we're not staying on for very long. We're gonna look at some storage units.
I'm
We're
giving
gonna
you
look
some
at.
unicorn emojis. There you go. Oh, Lindsay.
What did you say? What did you say? I didn't miss
I
it.
gave Kimmy some unicorn emojis in the chat. She loves
Oh,
unicorn.
oh, that's so cute. There they are. That's really cute. Okay, so T brought up tonight's auction. Usually I do auctions on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock. I totally can do it. I have boxes already ready. I have not invoiced since I have not sent invoices from Sunday's auction. I slacked, and I'm sorry. So people haven't paid for what they bought on Sunday. Friday night's auction. Friday night's auction. I got out. Yep, I got out. Everybody that paid before 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, I got out. So I do have a few, not many, from Friday night's auction. So the question is, it's up to you guys, really. I'm going to leave it in your hands. And I said to T, I said, with me, either way, it doesn't matter. It's kind of weird going on. I mean, I could invoice you this afternoon, or my regular customers, if you wanted to wait, see if there was something else that you liked tonight, I can just invoice both Friday night's auction and tonight's auction
Sunday. You mean Sunday?
at once, so I'm kind of going to leave it up to you. There's 28 people on the chat, so usually we get a good.
That's awesome.
What's that?
28 people in the chat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Let's see. My mail got picked up today. Oh, it did. Yeah, but you're on the other coast. You're on the other coast. Hey, Dawn. Hi, honey. Thanks for joining. You're on the other coast, so you probably didn't get mail service suspended for today. Hi, Joy, sweetheart. So I'm going to leave it up to you. Number one, if you want the show to go on for tonight and do an auction, number one. And number two, if you think I should wait until.
Well, we have tomorrow night too.
We have tomorrow night. I can do both nights. It helps me. It helps my family. You guys know that. I say it all the time. So number one, if you want me to go on. Number two, number one, and Pat D's number one. Thank you. I was kind of hoping you guys would say number one. Pat, you're so cute. And you're a sweetheart. Thank you. It's not until 9 o'clock tonight. And we do have fun. Sandra, hi, honey. Thank you. Number one, Wonder Woman. Thank you,
I think
Wonder
the Twins are
Woman.
winning.
I guess we're doing an auction tonight at 9 o'clock. And I'm fine with it. I might take a little nap this afternoon. And T, you do the same. Do you have to go to the office tomorrow, T? T.
Pleading the fifth.
Are you pleading the fifth? You're not going to answer me? You're not going to answer me? I don't want to keep you up too late. That's the only thing. Hi, Sandra, honey. Let's see. Borderline Hortish is just raining. Winds are only 15 miles per hour. I'm in Sebastian. Yeah, and you know what, Kimmy? Here it's sunny and beautiful with very little winds. And the storm is just like 45 minutes out, but it's in the middle of the ocean. We just get little squalls, like a little rain band. Everything gets wet, watered, little wind. And it's gone within like 5 minutes and the sun comes back out. That's all. That's all.
I'm not done with it, so if you need it. Okay.
Martin County schools are reopening tomorrow, are they? Okay, we haven't gotten notification yet. Typical 3 p.m. day. Yeah, no kidding. I'll never give you a 2. Pat, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, honey.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep, Martin County schools are reopening. And Martin County, I think, was supposed to get it like just as bad as we were, but they haven't called the schools yet, not that I know of. Bria, you still in the chat? Do you know if they called schools back to school tomorrow? Because she's local. She might know. She keeps up on that stuff way more than I do.
Pat says he'll never give you a 2.
Isn't that so nice? Okay, so there's 32 people in the chat. You want to go first? This is what we're going to do, you guys. I'm going to, let me see. And I think school opens back on Thursday. What's today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Tomorrow closed, Thursday. Yeah, so the kids will have another day off tomorrow. They don't need to. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to screen share. She's going to give me her zip code. If anybody else wants me to take a look at storage units in your area, I can give you my honest opinion as to what I think.
Righteous Redneck, welcome in. Thank you so much.
Oh, Dawn, you're such a sweetheart. Look at what Dawn. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away with Dawn and join the circus.
I love that. That's so sweet.
I'm gonna run away with Dawn and join the circus. I told him. I said,
Glenn's given his zip code as well.
Okay, try to save the zip codes for me if you can, either T or, and then we'll look at them. Okay, I'm gonna screen share, and I'm gonna do T is in New York on Long Island, and we're gonna take a look at the zip codes in her area first. So let's do it. Let's get this party started. Woo-hoo.
I've never seen this. This is my first time, so I'm very excited.
All right. Okay. Now I can't see the screen.
Patty, Don owns a circus, question mark?
What's that?
Patty's wrote, Don owns a circus, question mark?
Don, I don't know if he wants me to tell everybody, but Don owned amusement rides, and he traveled all around the country with his. He owned a lot of amusement rides and traveled all over the country to different parts of the country, and got to visit different things. I love what he did. Basically, like you know. A traveling gypsy. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. Okay, give me a zip code.
11762.
11762. Now, 11762. Now, I know I have watched other storage unit buyers, you guys, and okay, now this 11762, are these, do you see Amityville?
Yeah, it's the next town over.
Next town over, Lindenhurst.
2 towns.
2 towns, Lindenhurst. Where's Bay Shore? Is that close?
I work in a bank branch in Bay Shore.
Okay, so let's start from the top here. So this one here is basically, this auction is basically closing in 20 hours, 10 minutes, and 46 seconds. So This is all you do. This is all you do, you guys. You go to your storagetreasures.com. You have to create an account, okay, which basically involves your email and some information. If you plan on bidding, just to give them your credit card number right off the bat. And I believe that Storage Treasures takes a 10% premium right off the bat. So if you win a storage unit for $50, that's what, $5 they take right off the bat. As soon as the auction closes, you have to pay Storage Treasures the premium. And then you will log in, and then it will give you your zip code, and you put in your zip code. And then you can also set it where it gives you, I'm trying to see, here it is right here. See this 25-mile radius. I have it set to a 25-mile radius because I don't really need to go any farther than that. Sometimes I go a little bit farther. Sometimes I'll do up to 50 miles. There's Fort Pierce right up the street. Sometimes I'll go up there and buy some storage units if they look interesting. 25-mile radius, and then this shows you all of the auctions. Now this is active auctions, and this is auctions coming soon. And I usually have the leaned units. I also do the manager specials. You can uncheck that box if you don't want to do manager specials. My hoarders
What
unit,
is that, Donna? Can you explain that?
okay, so a manager special could mean a couple of different things. A manager special could mean that Okay, I'm going to go back on StreamYard for a minute and just stop sharing for a minute and just come back on. So a manager special could mean, so there's a couple of different things that can happen. A person can default on their unit, meaning that they can't pay the bill, and the storage facility takes their unit, and they will, by law, they have to publish the person's name on their website, and you can see that information. And you can even search even further by putting the person's name into either Facebook or Google, and you can find out who the person is. I've done that a couple of times, but now I don't do it too often. So the manager special is, so if the person defaults on the unit, it has to go up for auction. That's not a manager special. That's just an auctioned liened unit. A manager special is if they decide to give up their unit. Like, for example, I just had a unit from a woman who went to Puerto Rico and can't come back. So she surrendered her unit to the storage facility, and they'll charge her whatever premium they have for emptying it out. So she quit paying on it, and she said, look, I can't come back. So how much will you charge me to dispose of the merchandise? And they charge her whatever they charge her. I don't know what the amount is. It probably depends on the unit. So now they don't have to put that up to public auction. They can do whatever they want with that unit. They can call that a manager special and just put it up for auction and just sell the stuff, or they can just empty it out, throw it away, or they can give it to someone. Like I've received several of those units where the storage facility just gives them to me for free, because they know that I have built a reputation with them, and they know that I go in there and I'm courteous and I'm friendly and I'm nice. And I've even brought the employees like donuts. Actually, Dolores, my friend Dolores, is the one who bought it was her idea one day. She's like, let's bring those girls some donuts. They're so nice. And I was so grateful that she did that. But we brought them donuts, and so yeah, so they end up just, giving us the units, which is a lot of help. A manager special also could mean that they put the unit up for sale. No one's bid on it because it's basically looks like a bunch of junk, so we don't bid on it, people that buy storage units. So what they do is they'll take all that stuff. They have put it out there. They've put it up for public auction. They tried to sell it. They weren't able to sell it. So now they can go in there, the managers, the employees, friends of the managers and the employees, they can pick through that stuff. Now it's their property. They can do whatever they want with it. And then what they do is once they get a bunch of those, or they may even have just one of those if it's a really big unit, and they'll throw it all together into one unit, and then they'll throw that unit up as a manager's special on the storage unit site. And so you might get a unit that's really been picked through. Usually manager specials you can pick up for really, really cheap money, because most storage unit buyers won't touch them with a 10-foot pole. Now, one of my manager specials that I bought, which was a complete fiasco, and the picture that I bid on was just absolutely crazy. And I'm not even going to tell you what I paid for it because no one bid on it, was the one that I got my vintage jeans, my $100 Levi's jacket that Pamela bought, all my beautiful vintage beaded clothing. You can watch one of my videos. It's look what we found in our hoarders unit. And I was selling bags of clothes in the parking lot of the storage unit place, bags of clothes with price tags on them. Like, I could kill myself the amount of clothes that I gave away that day. But we also brought 3 tons of debris, which brings me to my next subject. So a lot of people can't handle a manager's special because you need a pickup truck, or you need a big, huge hydraulic dump trailer like we have. You need a big car. Manager specials are usually like 10 by 30s or 10 by 20s. They're big units. So unless you're ready to rent like a U-Haul truck or a trailer, it's really, really hard to tackle a manager's special. That was a really long explanation, wasn't it?
It's okay. It's good.
We're getting some good information.
Was that a really long explanation?
I never knew any of this stuff.
Well, that's because you're the Amazon queen, and I know nothing about Amazon. We need to get you
Well,
a crown that says Amazon queen on it.
all
Okay,
right.
I'm going to screen share again and go back to T's area here.
I have my ears. Let me put my ears on.
Okay, yeah, put your ears on. All right, let's see. Okay, is it back to full screen?
Yes.
Okay, 11762 you said?
Yes.
Okay, so let's look here. This one here. So now this one, you see how it says private seller? Private seller?
Yeah.
Private seller. So these
Yeah.
people here are,
They know what's in it.
yeah, see how they have it all set up? So now this is already at a current high bid of $610. 29 people have bid on this. There's autographed, all kinds of vintage sports. So you see how he's got it all set up. So you can come across these in storage treasures. They're actually becoming more and more popular. I didn't see a lot of these private seller ones before. This one here ends in 2 days, 2 days and 1 hour. This is a private seller also. Most of the times the private sellers, they've gone through this stuff. Sometimes they've acquired it. Sometimes they bought this unit and they went through. A lot of the times, they can be staged. Like, they're showing you here that there's a Mickey Mouse something here. And, to kind of entice you, they put like the new boxed stuff here in the front. They may have bought a storage unit or a couple of storage units and gone through the stuff. And this is the stuff that they just want to get rid of. Or it could be from a relative, they may have inherited it, but private seller one. So these are all, look at how many private sellers you have in your area. You have a lot of private sellers. This one ends in 5 days. This guy here has got really blurry pictures.
Yeah, you know what? That's the other thing I'm finding with a lot of them that I look at. Their pictures are all blurry, and I think they do that for a reason.
Yeah, there's no excuse for a private seller to make blurry pictures. I mean, the storage facility people, I know I've seen some blurry pictures. Like this unit here, I would stay away from this one. He's got this vintage Budweiser sign, whatever this is in the front. And then he's got what looks like an empty, maybe tackle box with a couple of fishing lures sticking up to show you that. He's got some games, some toys. There's a shelf of VHS tapes, the Blue Diamond ones probably that are worth millions.
You are being facetious, I hope.
Yeah, I know. Tim Heck just did a video on that. I don't know if you guys got to see it. Okay, so you see there's no bids on this one at all. Let's see what this private seller has. This private seller, it's got some hockey sticks. It ends in 3 days. Let's see there's 2 bids on it, $20. Look here. I mean, there's some hockey shirts and an old computer. I don't think that they can put I'm not 100% sure on this, you guys. I probably should have called and found out. I don't think they can put a reserve on it. I think that there's some Ninja Turtles and there's some toys. I think that, so like this unit here, as far as like hard goods, I mean, there's only 2 bids on it. Right now, it's at $20. I mean, it still has 30 days, 3 days left and 22 hours. This looks like a manageable unit, except for these like store display stuff. I mean, if it doesn't go much higher than like $60, that's the other thing too, you guys. The hockey sticks, that's a hard sell. Those you probably want to donate.
Well, see, I don't know enough about it. My husband and I had
Computer.
actually bought hockey helmets or some kind of helmets a couple of years back, not knowing anything about them, and I never sold them because there was, I guess, stickers on the back of it. And the guys or anybody in the chat who knows anything about ice hockey, maybe you understands. But there's something with the helmets where they have to be, Robbie, what
They
did they have?
expiration dates. They have expiration
What did
dates.
it have to be? Inspected. Like they had to be, like you had to have a new sticker of inspection by the hockey league or something like that. I'm not 100% sure.
You know,
But-
I take it back. I mean, this looks like it's got, you know, it looks like it's got some junk. Hey, listen, if you could pick something like this up for $20, I mean, you know, if you put you know, just to jump in and get your feet wet, this wouldn't be a lot to empty out, is what I'm saying. This is the most cumbersome thing that would be in it. This unit right here. You'd have to have at least a minivan or a truck to move that, but everything else in here, but they're really, I mean, what's that, an air conditioner?
Yes.
No. Pocketbook. Okay, well, let's go on. Nobody's bidding on that one. Look at this one here. Long Island Beach, is that near you?
What is it? Oh, Long Beach.
Oh, Long Beach.
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, now look at this one. This one here is going to go for a lot of money. Right now, it's got one bid on it for $10.
Long Beach is like what the Bahamas is right now. During Superstorm Sandy, the entire town disappeared.
Let's take a look at this. This is very manageable for someone who only has like a car and doesn't have a truck. There's a lot of looks like software books, and I mean they could all be empty, but those software books, processors.
Is this owner or storage?
This one is it's a leaned unit. I would throw $110 on this for sure. Look at all those bins. They could be all books for all you know. You just never know. But
I'm going to go to Amazon, Greg, to add onto my 3,200 in the garage.
those could all be books. It could also be all tax records. 2003. See how it says 2003 on that? Sometimes what I'll do is when I blow up the screen like this and you can't see much farther than this, sometimes what I do is I'll take my phone and I'll take a picture of that. I'll take a picture of that with my phone, and then I'll blow it up on my phone to see if I can make out what it says. That's another little trick that I do. You know, I was started to say at the beginning of this is a lot of storage unit buyers will tell you don't bid on anything that you can't see right off the bat that you can make your money back on. I made a fortune on that Hoarders unit. You know, that was a leaned unit. I made a fortune on that. And also my NASCAR unit that I bought. That unit there, it was a dirty, rotten mess. Now look at this one here. This one's 5 days. Look at all the artwork in this one. This is up to $60. I mean, this is not good for a reseller. I mean, if you want to sell stuff locally. But look at this one. Someone saved a lot of artwork. This is some sort of baseball memorabilia with the picture. It looks like it might be their kids, though. It doesn't look like it's Does that say male? 4K male taxes, maybe? Ah, look at all those pictures. Pictures upon pictures upon pictures.
Is it ephemera?
I don't know. Lots of paperwork. Doesn't look like it's
Where is
been
the
there.
different one?
Huh?
Where is this? Oh, this is Long Beach too.
It doesn't look like it's been there for very long. Like it doesn't look like it's been in storage for very long. Okay, so let's go.
Well, like I said, remember, Long Beach is a town that literally the entire town went underwater. And that's what scares me about that too, because we had bought a storage unit from somebody we met on Craigslist. She was basically a flea market gal, and she had bags and bags of clothes, and you could just smell the water.
Jeez.
So that's the other thing that scares me about a town like Long Beach.
This one looks like it's a lot of just households. Basically, it's new. These are the types of units I tend to stay away from these kind of units. The ones that are newer stuff like this. Unless I can get it for super, super cheap, I don't bother because you're going to have to deal with like Facebook Marketplace and like Craigslist. This is like home goods type of stuff. And, to try to make some of your money back, you're going to have to put it on either Craigslist or,
Let Go.
huh?
Let Go is another one that people use.
Or Let Go. I hate selling on those sites. I absolutely hate it. This thing's broken. So you can tell whoever put this stuff in here, they weren't
Didn't
very
care.
careful. Yeah, they weren't very careful, and that's particle board. And yeah, I wouldn't even consider a unit like that. Wouldn't even consider it. Look at this one here.
Yeah, that looks like junk. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
but let's look at it because guess what? Sometimes the junky ones really do have the treasures. The old stuff,
Wow.
the vintage stuff, the stuff that's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
That's what I go after. That's what I love.
She loves dust.
Yeah, I remember you saying about the dust.
Yeah, this looks like just a sloppy worker. Doesn't look like much of a. You can see it is dusty. Not not that not that dusty. Not the type of dust that I like. It's just a slop. Let's get away from this guy. Ooh, look at this chair. Again, you're looking at trying to sell something like that on the local marketplace, and that's pretty beat up. But that's marble. That's a marble top. But look at it. It's all beat up.
Not only that, but how do you hump that thing? That would be my problem.
Yeah, you can't buy a unit like that. You can't buy a unit like that. You have to hire people. You have
No,
to
because my husband
Right.
certainly, with his heart, can't be picking anything up. So forget
Forget
that.
anything. Forget anything that's got mattresses. Forget anything that's got sofas. That stuff. You just want to. Let's look at this one. See, these are the ones that I always go after.
Hey, Mary Beth, thank you for coming in. Yes, she says she hears Tiffany and T. Of course you do.
Of course you do. They're like look at this. Is this a manager special or what? Look at this unit. Who puts their stuff in storage units like that?
See how the pictures are all blurry? See, that's what always makes me suspicious. That's why I haven't done this. And Mr. Tasman69 says, I've never bought storage units online, but I bought 2 last month and did good. One didn't look like it had much in the pics, but it was loaded. Got it for 80. Baby stuff, toys, name brands, clothes, and more. That's why I feel like I wish I could find some live ones. I want to go to a live, but I feel like everything's online now. I can't even
And then
find.
sometimes I'll look at a unit like this. Sorry for interrupting you, T.
Okay.
And like, all right, so say this is the current bid. Sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, all right, I need bins. I don't need bins. And, I used to need bins. Now I got to get rid of bins. But sometimes you look at a unit like this. How much do these bins cost at Home Depot?
Well, they're expensive.
Yeah, $20.
Yeah, $22.
Yeah. So I look at it and I'm like 20, 40, 60, 80. All right. Plus all this stuff here that we don't know what it is. I'll throw a $90, $110 bid on this unit. Because guess what? I need bins, and I'm going to get those bins for free. Why go out and buy bins if you can buy a storage unit that already has bins in it, and then you're going to get all this stuff for free? And here's a unit like this. You can manage a unit like this. You can totally manage a unit like this. There's no trash in it. I mean, furniture. I didn't mean to say trash. Okay, let's look and see. Let's look and see if there's another. Do we have another zip code?
Glen zip code 70809.
Okay, let me go back to this. 70809.
09.
So I would consider that one with the totes tea if you want to. Okay, so there is 70809. There's nothing in a 25-mile radius. Let's go 50.
Let's do it.
Okay, so there's a couple in about 50 miles from you. Let's look and see. Belrose, these are in Louisiana. So let's look at this one. This looks like a private. Where does it say it? Private sale. It doesn't say it. I don't see private sale anywhere, but this dude's not supposed to be touching anything in the unit. There's supposed to be, that's a little kid's bike. They're not supposed to, storage unit, I mean, I don't know, maybe it differs from state to state, but in this state, they don't go into the unit. All they can do is open up the unit and take a picture of, and then they're supposed to put a lock on it. See? They're supposed to open the gate and just put a lock, take a few pictures and put a lock on it. So this one here is already at $130 and it has 10. See, you know, you don't know what's in this box. It could be anything. There could be pillows in that box. Well, there's the machine right there. Is that the Bissell? Yeah. Yeah, there's the Bissell that goes with the box, but gross. We'd want to buy that. Okay. I don't think that unit is worth $130. No way. This one's up to Sugarfield is up to $130. I mean, if you're into appliances, there you go. You got a microwave, and I wouldn't touch this one with a 10-foot pole. That's me, though. I wouldn't recommend buying that one either. Slim pickings in your area, bud. And this one here has, again, it's $10. Tax documents. I mean, if you've never bought a unit and you just want to experience what it's like to buy a unit, this one's got a $10 bid on it. Doesn't look like much. There's some clothes in there. There's a stroller. You can dump that on the Facebook Marketplace really easily for $10 or $15 if you get it for that cheap, just to experience it for the first time. But this is like just kids' toys in that box. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing that I can say is even worth buying in that. You get another zip code for me? Oops, you're on pause.
I'm on mute, sorry. Yes, Joy gave us her zip code, and then we'll get to Wonder Woman and then Michelle Layton. So Joy's is 07304.
07304. There's other sites, you guys. I happen to be fond. There's some Storage Fox also that I use, but I happen to really like these.
You're not sharing your screen, just an FYI.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. And a couple other people are sharing as well. Guys, also, I just want to give a shout out. Someone sent me a message through my eBay store. Her name was Donna. She lives what looks to be upstate New York, based on her information. She wants to do an auction, and I appreciate that. However, she wants my email address, and eBay will not let me respond, obviously, with a phone number and email address. So, Donna, if you happen to be in this chat on here with us today, if you can please send me an email, I'm going to give you my email address here. that I share with everybody. It's mygreatfindforyou@gmail.com. So it's funny, she found my eBay store and sent me a message, but not my email address, which is so easy.
She also mentioned that she did a live auction with Dwayne Mothership Products. So if anybody knows a Donna that went on Mothership Products that did an auction, I was gonna try to get in touch with Dwayne or Heather later on to see if they remember who she is. Okay, now see this unit? This unit here is so, like, they took care of their stuff in this unit. It's nice and neat. It's nice and organized. You see the dust on it? See the dust on the top of that? It's been in here for a while. This unit's been around for a while. Not a long while, but long enough to gather up a little bit of dust. So let's see what the bidding is. There's 14 bids on it. It's $140. I always recommend that you go, instead of doing 150, do 160. Instead of doing 200, do 210. Instead of doing 100, do 110. Most people's mentality, they will stop. They're going to say, all right, I'm going to bid up to $150 and that's it. I'm not going to bid any higher. Or they'll say, I'm going to bid up to $200. So you got that extra $10 in there. They're going to stop bidding at $200. You're going to win that unit for $10.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary Beth. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Auction tonight.
So that's what I recommend that you do. That's how I bid. This has got a big speaker in it. It's 20 hours left, $140. I mean, I would gamble. I would gamble on this one. I definitely would gamble. I would put $210 on this, only because it's nice and neat. These people took care of their stuff. They stacked it nice and neat. So I would gamble on that. But look at this one, you guys. Look at this. It's up to $110. It's got 20 hours left. It's got 8 bids on it. And look at what I'm looking at.
Oh my God, it's like a pile of junk.
Okay, but look at what people say.
Oh, see, this is where I question, is it staged?
No, it's not staged. I don't think this is staged. I think this is a slob. I think it's someone who probably slob. Somebody who got thrown out of their girlfriend's apartment and just threw everything in a mini storage, and he couldn't pay for it. I would almost gamble on this one. Look at $110. Okay, they're winning at $110. Someone bid up to $100 and then they walked away, and the current bidder had a bid of $110 on this unit. Exactly what I'm talking about. So he's winning that unit at $110. Got a lot of them ending in 20 hours. Ooh, I'd be like crazy right now. This is newer stuff. This is at $110 also. Hard to tell, right? No indication of whether it's household stuff or that looks like a big comforter. It's a gamble, you guys. You know, it's like throwing $100 on the roulette wheel. It really, really is. There's a nice one. Oh, it's got a stove in it. I won't. There's a Coors. See that Coors Light sign in the back? That's one of those neon signs. It's golden. I hate them with I hate storage units with appliances. What I usually do, my last storage unit had a washer and dryer in it, and what I did was I pulled them out immediately as soon as I won the unit. I unburied them. I took a picture of them. Usually you have 72 hours, 48 to 72 hours to empty out the unit. I pull the appliances out or the furniture out. As soon as I open up the unit, I take pictures and I post them on the local Facebook marketplace. And oh, that's got a nice Weber. It looks like a Weber grill in it. How much is this one at? Wow, you guys, look at this. It's up to $910.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a nice one. Yeah,
That's
this is a
pretty
nice
packed,
one.
though.
Yeah, that's still a gamble at that price.
Yeah, it's a good one though. That's a lot of money, but it's a good one. Looks like a good one. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I pulled the appliances out and I post them right from the mini storage. And then I put them right back into the mini storage and I give people, time, gives them 3 days to come and pick it up. Here's a mattress, you guys. Ugh, mattresses.
I still can't understand the concept of why almost every storage unit I see somebody buy has a mattress in it. Like, where are these people sleeping?
This looks like a piano. Huh. It
Oh
does.
my
It's a
God.
piano mattress. So get ready for some back-breaking work on a unit like this. Unless you have strong helpers or you have access to helping somebody to pay someone to come and help you, don't even bother bidding on a unit like this. Way, way, way too much work. You may be looking at these.
See how like that pocketbook's up there? That to me seems like it's staged. Like, I don't know. It's just me.
Oh, are you talking about like that thing that looks like a handbag?
Yeah.
Well,
No, there's nothing. No, I disagree. There's nothing staged about this one. I think that they just probably. They may have gone into the unit, maybe pulled out the pocketbook, or just, maybe they were going to take the pocketbook with them and then decided to leave it. No, this doesn't look staged.
Joy says these units look scary. Yeah. Not something you're going to tackle by yourself, Joy, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. You have another number?
I do. I have Wonder Woman 33458.
Let's see. Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
Wonder Woman is NASCAR man plus an 8 at the end. 33458.
I love it. That's funny.
Okay. Let's see. Three, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Correct.
Let's see what we got here. No results found, 50 miles. Sure that's the right number? Pompano Beach, Deerfield Beach. So from Jupiter, Pompano Beach, Deerfield Beach, it's approximately 45 miles. And these communities, this Pompano Beach and Deerfield Beach, they're about 45 miles from me. They can be very, very wealthy communities, but they're also there is also like across the tracks where there is a little bit of depression. Let's see, this one here is at $150. And
Wow.
it is a 10 by 15. It's a big unit.
That's a big one, yeah.
There's lots of suitcases in this one. It is jammed tight. There's a lot of vintage electronics in here, which are manageable. The problem with this unit, I see this looks like the base of a coffee table, and then this here is also a piece of furniture. Over here on this side is a piece of
And a
furniture.
mattress?
You can't, and then you see this piece of wood right here that looks like maybe it could be a side rail to a bed. The problem with this unit is you can't see beyond these boxes, and all this is an
Oh,
old
and that old TV.
Okay, this to me already, unless you have literally 2 strong men or strong women. This is a ton of work because just seeing this base right here tells me that there's more furniture in the back. So you're seeing the small boxes in the front. This looks like a whole household to me.
That suitcase that's down there, does that say, is it a military? It says Air Force on it? Or it says Air something, the green one?
Look at this, you guys. That's a drawer to a dresser back there. It's a dresser drawer, which means there's a ton of furniture in the back of this unit. Let me go back to that Air Force. I've never heard of an Air Force suitcase, so I don't know. Are you seeing?
I just see the word air and it's green, so I'm thinking it's military, but I don't know what it says above air.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But this, I would bid on a unit like this because I have the help and I have the truck and I have the
Right.
trailer. So let's see, what was this unit at? And it looks like it's been in there for a while. It's currently standing at 150. See, someone didn't take my advice. So whoever these people were bidding back and forth at, someone said, that's it, I'm bidding up to 150 and I'm done. If they had bid to 160, they'd still be winning the unit. So if I were to bid
This
on
has
this
8
unit,
days yet to go.
8 days, yeah. If I was bidding on this unit, first of all, if I really, really wanted this unit and I knew I didn't want to go over $410, I would put a $410 proxy on this unit right from the word go. If I didn't think I wanted to spend more than $150 on this unit, I would have put 160, but it's got 8 days to go. This unit's going to go up high. This
Yeah.
unit's going to go. Because it's a good looking unit, for sure. It's a good looking unit. Let's look at another one. And Delray is, like I said, it's a desirable. Look at this unit. This is already at $300. Pictures are horrible, horrible, horrible. They hurt my eyes. Horrible. But you don't know. It's a 5x5. It's already at $300. It still has 12 days to go. It's in Lantana. It's an okay area. Excuse me one second. Ricky, the front door is open. What's that? I don't know. So, let's see, is this a manager special? No, it's a leaned unit. That's a big gamble right there. That's a big
That's
gamble.
12 days away.
Huh?
They seem like they give a long time. That's 12 days away.
Yeah. And don't forget, people, you could be winning the morning of the auction. And if the person can come up with their money to look at this, these people see, I report people like this. You see these pictures? This
And
is
that's how I look at all my
very
pictures.
blurry. It's very
Yeah.
blurry.
I call storage treasures, and there's a man by the name of Walter that I talk to when I'm there, when I call there, and I report people like this that put up these kind of pictures in storage facilities. This is unexcusable with today's technology and our phones that we have. Look at this. This is horrible. These pictures are horrible. So yeah, if I was interested in I would make them redo the pictures, but this is already at $360 and it's 12 days away.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at some others.
All right. Do you want me to give you another zip code?
Yeah.
All right. Michelle Lathan is 23831.
Okay, Michelle, could you repeat that?
23831.
23831.
And I'm trying to go in order of which you guys posted. I'm not ignoring some of you, but I was trying to go in the order of which you guys posted these.
Richmond, Virginia. Okay, let's look at this one. This one is already at $420. It's got 19 hours left to go. Why? Why?
Well, we can't see, so.
Oh, I'm not screen sharing? Stop.
No.
So sorry. Okay. Can you see it now?
Nope.
Still can't see it?
Still looking at you.
Sorry. Let's see. Okay, now can you?
Yes.
Okay. So I see a rusty old craftsman. Can't make out what that is. That's a vacuum cleaner. An engine part. That looks like a carburetor or some sort of engine part. Some speakers. Flat screen TV. Honestly, you guys, $420. Now, don't forget, whoever lost this unit also has the right to bid.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
they could.
Oh yeah, they can bid. They can bid to try to win. So if they've defaulted, let me see how big this unit is. I don't know. It's a 7x20, so it's a big unit. So a 7x20, it could cost.
Hey, Debbie. Debbie does sales is in the chat. Welcome.
Hi, honey.
Hey.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, honey. Thanks for coming in. So a 7x20 in my area, depending on whether it's air conditioned or not, can run you in upwards of $300, $350. So then you have to be 3 months in arrears. So let's just call it $300, okay? So $900 in arrears. Most places they charge you $50 late fees. So now you're up to $1,050 that you owe on this unit. So you can go in. So right now, the current bid, it's got 19 hours left on it. If you're the owner of this unit and you can win back all of your stuff for $420, which is basically less than half of what you have to give the storage facility. As far as I probably should have found out my information better. I should have called one of my storage units. But hypothetically, I don't know, like probably he could, like, say for example, have a friend bid on his behalf, or a cousin, or someone bid on his behalf. And he could potentially get this storage unit back for half the money that he owns the storage facility, because I don't know how the storage facility will handle the fact that he's the name on it, and if he wins it, because you do have to show your driver's license when you go there. The winning person has to show their driver's license. So I'm going to find that information out and get back to you. But I know that I spoke to a storage manager, facility manager, and she said yes, that the owner of the unit has every right to win back the unit and bid on it just like anybody else. It's public auction. So yeah, so if he could get it back for half the price, he knows what's in it. So we're looking at this, and current high bid for $420 for what? A mattress, some ladders, and what do we see here? But maybe he knows what's in it. It could be the owner or someone related to the owner that's putting the bids on it. Here's my $110. See that, you guys? This person winning it for $10 more. So yeah, this one's. Who knows? Who knows what's in these boxes? $110. It's just like Going out for a fancy dinner. Look at that. Looks like it could be a replica of a little gas station. Be a little replica. There's an iron, which indicates it's household stuff to me. You wouldn't have if it was like collectible stuff or whatever, you wouldn't put an iron. But this person, like sometimes I look at these units and I'm like, wow, this person was really concerned about storing their stuff because look at they went to U-Haul and they bought all brand new boxes. Their stuff isn't stored in like banana boxes or like, you know, free boxes from the supermarket, or they actually went out and spent money because they wanted nice clean boxes to put their stuff in. So that to me makes me think that the stuff that's in it might be worth it. There's a TV, so it looks like it's probably household stuff. 11 bids on it. It's $110, 19 hours. I probably would bid on this one just because how nice and neat it is. And I would probably go to 180. This one I wouldn't touch. This is all baby stuff. And a headboard. And shoes in there too, though. What's this one at? There's 7 bids. Oh, $60. It's a 5x10. Toys, bunch of baby stuff. It's a wee box, but it could be empty. Ooh, Yankee candles. Umbrella. Yeah, let's look at another one.
That was Michelle Layton's I gave you last, right?
All right, let me look at this one from Michelle, Richmond, Virginia. Look at this one. This one is up to, it still has 6 days on it. Let's take a look at this. It's kind of got a mixture of new and old in here. Household stuff, pictures, big clay pots, those sell really well. Easy sell. Some arts and crafts, maybe. Some lamps. It looks like just household stuff, but a lot of it. What's this here? This intrigues me right here. You see this right here? I don't know what that is. It's old. But this is all new stuff. A little cast iron pan in there. This looks like their kitchen stuff, flour, maybe sugar. Little cast iron pan. Okay. Let's give me another zip code, please.
34275.
342.
Andor.
Oh, this is Anne. Anne, I'll come drive over and we'll buy a storage unit together. Anne's about 3 hours from me.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah, she's on the other coast. Let's see. This one's at 350. It's in Sarasota. Anne, how close are you to Fort Myers? I have friends that have a condo in Fort Myers that I can stay in if I ever did want to venture and go do. I can be like Pat D's and travel around and go storage unit buying. But only I'm not leaving the state. He goes everywhere. He's really traveling a lot. I wouldn't touch this one with a 10-foot pole. It's got a tool chest in there. It's got a air conditioner. It's Got some old furniture and some flowers. As a reseller, as an eBayer, as a Amazon seller, which I'm not, but I'm hoping to learn with Tiffany, I would not buy this one. This is way too much like marketplace stuff. Office chair, some mugs. You see all those mugs? They look like vintage mugs. And furniture. Nope, $350. Let's look at this one. This one's already at $230. Now this is a nice reseller one. This is a nice little investment. Someone took the time. They left their clothes hanging on nice hangers. There's lots of shoes in here, handbags. This is all great reseller stuff right here. Look at how they invested in those nice hangers. It could be, designer clothes. They run all along that rack, all along this rack. Look at this. Woo, look at those shirts. Those are not basic shirts. Those look like, what are those shirts? Those, I can't think of the name right now. Casey Paris loves them.
Oh, yeah, Tommy Bahama.
No, not Tommy Bahama.
I know which ones now that you say that. It's something with a Z.
No, Casey Paris, you guys in the chat. He's always talking. He collects them. He wears them, but he also collects them. And they're usually patterned like that. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? The designer.
I have no idea.
You don't?
Girlfriend.
Anybody in the chat know what I'm talking
I don't know
about?
men's clothing.
Yeah, I would bid on this one. It looks like it has some furniture in it.
Your bid on it now?
What is it?
Robert Graham.
Yep, that's it. Bingo.
Thank you, Michelle Lathan.
Ding, 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 ding.
Anne was
Michelle.
always there. She said Robert something. And then as soon as I saw that, I knew Robert Graham. And then Michelle Lathan chimed
Look at
in. Yes.
you got Lacoste shoes. You got Jack Rogers shoes, Calvin Klein. These people take care of their stuff.
What's the bid on this now?
230.
Wow.
230, but it's 7 days away. This unit's going to go up. Yeah, this unit's going to go up into the 600s for sure.
Could go for 1,000, I think.
I'm gonna watch it. Oops, I pressed on the wrong thing. Let me see.
And Dar says a wealthy area.
It's a wealthy area. I'm going to add it to my watch list. And I'm going to bid on it. I'm going to bid $310. And let's confirm the bid. I have been outbid. So someone, you see you guys? Outbid notice? Your bid has been matched to a proxy bid previously submitted by another bidder. You must submit a bid that exceeds the proxy value in order to become the high bidder. So someone is at 310 or more. How high should I go? I'm going to have to 3 hours away. It's 3 hours away, you guys. How far should I go? Want to buy it, Ian? What do you think? This looks like a good unit.
And Dar might have to come and help you. We'll keep some of it by her.
I'm going to go up to 410. Ooh, congratulations. I am now the high bidder of this
Yeah, that's
unit.
not going to last long, though.
And it's
not
current
with 8
bid.
days.
The current bid was $320, you guys. So whoever does my little trick of bidding to 310, they're also doing my trick of 310. So, and you might have a visitor. I'm going to watch it. I've added it to my watch list. Let me see. I've added it to my watch list. That is a nice, nice unit. I like it. Okay, hold on. Let's see what happened here. Go back to my StreamYard. Stop sharing for a minute. And I'm going to go back to sharing. And how come it's saying confirm your resubmission web? This web requires data that you entered earlier in order to properly display. You can send this data again, but by doing so, you will repeat any actions this page performed. Okay, that's fine. So I've never seen that prompt before. Let's go back. No, won't let me. Let's go forward. Won't let me do that. Let's refresh. Let's do continue. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm still the current high bidder at 320. Let's just take a look at one. Whoops. Continue. All right, let's go down here and see if there's any. Okay. Sarasota. Let's see, this one, these all end in 7 days. No one's bid on this one. Let's take a look at this. This has got to be a manager special. Nope, it's not. It's not a manager special. Look at
Looks
this.
like there's nothing in it. It's a mess. I mean, is that stuff all on the floor? Who puts stuff?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a bottle of booze right there. You see it? You see it right there?
Yep. But again, look at the blurry pictures.
Well, these are clear.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. They've only lost it to auction once. See that there's one lock on the ground. That's another thing that you look for is if you see several locks on the ground, that means that they have lost that unit to auction more than once. So sometimes they'll lose it to auction. They'll go in, they'll ransack it, take out anything that's valuable. And then if they lose it to auction again, they just let it go. There's another bottle of booze. So that's 2 bottles of boozes in there, 1 and 2. And just trash, trash, trash. Let's see what else we got. We'll look at one more in Ann's area. Let's see what this one. This one has, let's see, it's 7 days away. It has a current bid of $10. Definitely household stuff. You've got a mattress in there. You've got the comforter, the mattress,
It's a bed frame.
the bed frame, and a little nightstand. They must have had like a room or shared a room or something. It's just they just put everything in storage and couldn't afford to get it back out. There's a $10 bid on it. I wouldn't even bother putting. Someone just threw a $10 on there. That's a lot of work to empty out. There's nothing in there that's of any value. Okay, let's go look at someone else's.
All right, the next one we have is Justin Perlette,
Okay, Justin, thank you.
98632.
98632. How many people we got in the chat?
29.
All right, thanks you guys for hanging out with us. Ooh la la, what is going on here? Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what's going on here. There's ends in 5 days and there's only a $10 bid on it. It says fishing stuff, furniture, clothes, car parts, and boxes.
Well, car parts are great reselling.
All right, let's look at this. Well, this is what they're referring to as a car part. And it's stacked up high to the rafters. There's your fishing stuff. There's a wooden cabinet, Jim's shoes, put it in storage, it says. Let's see. Who knows what's under that? That's what I want to know. What is under that is an old mattress. There's two old mattresses you can see in the back. This ends in 3 days and there's only a $10 bid. Where's this located?
Washington.
Longview, Washington. Is this close to your house? I think I have it set for 25 miles, right?
I don't remember. Does it reset automatically? Because you were out to 100 at some point.
Let's see. I think it automatically sets it to give me his zip code again. Please.
98632.
Is it? I'm sorry.
98632.
632. 25 miles.
Okay. Oh, but now you just got one. Oh, you always had just one?
Yeah, there was only one in his area.
Justin, are you still in the chat? Is he even still here? Myra wants to know if it smells. Yeah, I have to come up with smell-o-vision.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they smell. To be honest with you, Myra, I have been so lucky. None of my stuff that has come out of, honestly, I've had a little bit of mold, like T1, those hunting jackets. And I told her, I said, you're going to have to wash them. They had a little bit of a mold smell on them. But all those jeans, you guys are the ones that are buying a lot of my clothes and jeans. A lot of those came out of my hoarders unit, and absolutely no smell. But I would totally bid on this. I would bid on this for sure.
Yeah, just Justin, you're going to need a little bit of help, I think, though.
Is
Here
he
with
still in the chat?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, no one's bidding on it. I would totally put a bid on this. I would put a $210 bid on this for sure. He's just going to need help. You're going to need help. There's a lot of stuff in here. This is a big unit. It's a 10 by 20, and
Wow.
they're only giving you 48 hours. That's 2 days. Don't forget that. That's only 2 days to empty it out. So a lot of the times, don't be afraid to make deals. Sometimes they'll let you like retro pay to the end of the month for a discounted fee. Sometimes if you just ask them straight up, it's the weekend, I need a little bit extra time. Can I have an extended 1 or 2 days? As long as you leave the unit, I always get extended days, always. As long as you leave the unit nice and clean, they don't mind accommodating you. They have to put the 48 hours on the website, but in my experience, they don't mind accommodating. They'll accommodate you.
Yeah, I just want to address, Siggy's asking, when you clean out storage units and have trash, can you use the storage facility's trash unit? And normally, no.
No, absolutely not. They will not let you. Would you say, Ricky? Yeah.
They expect you to haul it off yourself?
You have to haul everything off the property. Yep.
Yeah, they don't have like big dumpsters at those facilities. They don't want to pay for the trash removal.
No, they're not gonna let you put anything in there. So I bring big contractor bags, unless it's a unit like this, looks like it's gonna have a lot of trash in it. Then it just gets all thrown into the dump trailer. Yeah. But this looks like a good unit. I would totally bid up on this. And if you ask me, Donna, what do you see in here that would warrant you bidding up on it? The only thing that would like entice me is, number one, these boxes up here in the corner. I want to know what's in those boxes. Something's in those boxes. And number two, this.
Donna, what do you suggest to people on a unit like this, would you suggest like those mattresses and all the garbage leave first and then you come back for the other stuff? Like, how do you organize? What's your kind of
I try to pull all the trash out first. I try to make like a corner. I try to pull the trash out first and get the trash in the truck and get the trash out of the way. And as I go through the boxes and start opening them up, like for example, like I would probably start in this corner here, right? And I would make this little corner here stuff that I'm going to keep and start piling it up by the doorway of stuff that I'm going to keep. And then I would start pulling all the trash out, all the trash that's going to end up going to the dump. I
So
would pull
Justin
it out.
says it's about 5 minutes away from me. Uh-oh, Marie just caught him. She said it's a hot mess.
What is it?
Marie just said it's a hot mess. That's Justin's other half.
Yeah, it is a hot mess, but I love it. I love it. I like this unit. I don't know, something about it. I like it. You know, sometimes I buy units on feelings, you guys. I can't help it. That's just the way I am. My NASCAR unit was a feeling. If you look at the pictures of what I bid on, when I bid on that unit, you'd be like, what the heck is the matter with this woman? She's nuts. What does she see? I saw dirty towels and dirty mattresses. Okay, let's see. What else do we have
All
here?
right, I have Virginia Brundage, 43145.
43145. Let's look.
And thank you for coming in, Virginia.
Nothing. Virginia, you got nothing, honey. Want me to go 50 miles? You still got nothing. Oh, wait a minute. You do. Columbus, Ohio. It is.
That seems odd for Columbus, Ohio. Wow.
She's on the outskirts of. She's on the outskirts of Ohio, and those mini storage units are all in Columbus, Ohio.
So you got a
So
lot of competition there in Columbus, Ohio, too.
So this one ends in 2 minutes. Oh, it just ended. Darn it. Auction
Wait.
ended with no bids. So you see that? So Virginia, if you click on extra space storage, okay, and you call this number right here, 614-202-2700, and you tell them that you are a storage unit buyer and you saw that there was a storage unit that was not bid on, all right? This is what's in it. You tell them that auction ID number 84858-101 was not bid on, and you'd like to know if they would like for you to come in and just clear it out for them. Chances are they'll give that to you because they don't want to clear it out. So it might be just a pile of junk, but if you've got an SUV, it's a mailbox right there. You may be able to get this for free. Okay, let's go back. So that ended with no bids. Ugh. Let's get this one. This is an hour away from home. This is far. This is far to be buying storage units. This is all household and kids stuff and just like hand painted, hand painted stuff and lots of toys and clothes and baby stuff. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't go near this one. Nothing but a bunch of junk in there.
Good afternoon, Mr. Turtle Trader.
Mr. Turtle.
Hi, Mr. Cheryl Trader. This could just be, tax papers. All these boxes, just tax papers. Okay. Look at another one.
Yeah, I'm trying to go in order. I think we're just getting too many zip codes at this point, though. Everybody's giving us theirs now. And at some point, we got to cut it short so we can get ready for tonight now that everybody wants an auction.
Yeah, it's 4:30. All right, let's do a couple of more. We can do this again another day. We can do it another night because
So we have Gina, Q Kisses is next up in the chat with 67207.
207. Gina lives in Kansas. Let's look at this one. No, there's no excuse for this. Look at this. How pixelated this is. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
It's terrible how pixelated that is. You can't even tell what's in there.
And I swear I'm sorry, they do that on purpose. My thought anyway.
This is a 5x10. It ends in 1 day and 22 hours, Gina. There's only one bid on it for $10. It says furniture, boxes, clothes, and toys. 5x10 is not that big. It is pretty big, but this trunk down here, so you see it's a trunk. I mean, it's not an old trunk, but it's a trunk. It's really hard to tell from this picture whenever I hover over it. It's much too pixelated to see. But if you wanted to experience buying your first mini storage, or it ends in 1 day, 22 hours, I would go ahead and throw $60 on it. Throw $60 on it. See if you want to invest. It's going to be a lot of work, girl. I mean, you better just get your muscles ready because a 5x10 is a lot of work to empty out. But it doesn't have any bids on it. It's like, it's a combination of maybe some old and new. Here's another one, this storage facility. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's the storage facility is taking horrible pixelated pictures. Let me see if it's the same storage facility. Max Secure Storage. Yeah, Max Secure. They need to get a better camera. Look at this. See, I would call them and report them. They're not in my area, but Gina, you call Walter and report them. Just go to storageauctions.com and say, look, I'm interested in bidding on some storage units. And when I pull them up, their pictures are so badly pixelated, I can't bid on the storage units. And, it just keeps them straight because they could do that on purpose so that people don't even bother to bid on them. Look at this. Current tie bid $10, $10, 2 days away. No bids on this one 2 days away. No bids on this one 6 days away. Now you don't see that in Palm Beach, man. I'll tell you what, people start bidding on units the minute they get up. This is all clothes. This is a good reseller unit. I don't know what the clothes are, but again, there's no bids on it. $10, but it's 13 days away. All right, your pictures are too hard to look at, honey. Let's do one more.
All right, you want to do Myra's 32218.
Myra. Let's look and see. Myra is in Jacksonville. Ooh. So these two are ending in 6 days and they are not appealing at all. Neither is that one. Neither is that one. Nor that one. Or this one. this one. Oh, that looks like a hot mess. If you like selling on the marketplace, this one here has some pretty decorative pieces in the Z Gallery, which is higher end kind of upscale home furnishing store. There's a Z Gallery bag there, and some leopard print stuff. These people were definitely into decorative. Newer. There's a bunch of seashells, sconces, a bunch of toiletries. I mean, I wouldn't bid on it, but I don't even know what the high bid on it. There's that. It ends in 9 days, and there's no bids on it. Households. This is kind of like rooms to go type furniture. This big chunky, and like these lamps. They're newer to look old, and these are the ends of the bed. This is a heavy unit. This is a big chunky heavy unit. Touch it. And that's probably all household stuff behind it. I've been trying to find a unit, like the types of units that I really go after. And out of all these zip codes, I haven't seen one unit of like the types of units that I love and I like to try to go after. This is another one that's just a household full of kids junk, household plates, just Mickey. So probably has a bunch of stuffed animals in here, mattress, cribs, yeah, just a bunch of junk, just a bunch of work. As far as the way I look at it, that's just a bunch of work and not. Let's look at this one. This is a dude's unit. Some dude had this one. It's got some car parts and drill saws. Old sewing case in there. Some old. This is, you gotta know, there's some fishing equipment in the background. You can see shop vac. And again, not a good unit for resellers, but for local marketplace people, that would be a good unit. Big TV. Look at this unit. Wow. It's a 10 by 15. This is a lot of work. It's got a china cabinet. I'd be curious what was in all these boxes. You see all these boxes right here? I mean, it could be just documents and paperwork, but this looks like it's a little bit older unit. When I say older, it's kind of like 70s style. You can tell by the chairs. These chairs are a little bit older. This china cabinet almost looks like 50s, like 1950s. This is a lot of work, but honestly, 15 days away, I would bid on this unit. I would definitely bid on this unit. This unit intrigues me, but once again, you need so much help. You need so much help to empty out this unit. Yeah, this looks like a good unit. How old that computer is. So it's probably like the 1980s, 1970s, 1980s, and then the stuff in there is probably a little bit even older than that. That's what I was guessing, 1970s. And those are the units, people have been storing this stuff for a really long time. A lot of the times these red bins with the green covers, they sell them around Christmas time. So most likely that's Christmas stuff in there. And then look at these bins back here, these old bins. Yeah, I like this unit. This chair is all needlepoint, so I can't tell if it's a rocking chair or not, but they used to do that, do the needlepoint seats. Yeah, I like this unit. I would buy this unit. I would bid on it. Sure. Yep. So I'm coming back, you guys. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Woohoo!
That was fun. I loved
good.
looking.
That was
I
like
loved
virtual
Can I borrow
road
your
trip.
husband? Myra, can I borrow your husband? Are you kidding? Stand in line. Palm Beach schools and government offices will reopen on Thursday. You're kidding. So we have another day off?
Wow.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You're welcome, Anne. Let's see if I win your unit. I'll be taking a ride. How close are you to Ricky, where's the condo? Fort Myers? Yeah. Do you remember? I'll have to look. Fort Myers. It's near. Yeah, Fort Myers. Fort Myers. How far are you from Fort Myers, Ann? I'm curious. That was an interesting unit, wasn't it? The one near her with all those beautiful shirts and shoes.
Yeah, it had some cool stuff in there.
It had some cool stuff in it. I'll take a ride over to the other side of the state for sure and go get that. I'll just take what I want and donate the rest to the local charity stores in the area. It's an hour and a half from her. It's not bad. An hour and a half. It's not a bad drive. Yeah, those. Guess who's gonna get all those nice clothes? All of you guys at auction. That's who's gonna get all those nice clothes and all those nice shoes. So if you want to send me money in advance, no, I'm joking. Get
Oh,
bids on the boxes. Yeah, check your radar. Lots of feeder bands. Yep, we're getting them, but it's still, there's nothing going on. It's still very beautiful out. Does anyone here hire muscle? How do you find people?
Home Depot parking lot.
Oh no. Okay, I gotta.
I guess Kimmy finally decided not to wait for us anymore. She just went live.
Is she good? Good. We're gonna get off anyways. Let me see, Donna. Which one you bidding on, Donna? I just bid on one over in where are you, Venice Beach? On the other side of the state. I just bid on a beautiful unit on the other side of the state. 33458. Hey, you got
Wonder Woman's area.
huh?
That's Wonder Woman's area, isn't it? The 334.
Oh, Wonder Woman is here next to me in Jupiter.
Oh, three. You just said 33458.
I said it.
I thought you did. I'm sorry. Maybe no. I don't know.
No, Ann is in Sarasota, and I just bid on a unit in Ann. Was it Sarasota the unit that I bid on? It was this whatever zip code Ann gave me is the unit I bid on.
Okay.
4275. Yeah, it's wherever she is. That's where I bid. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna go take a nap. T, call me at 6.
Okay.
She's my alarm clock. You gonna go take a nap?
No, I gotta take eBay pictures
No.
and list.
Tiffany, you're gonna take a nap?
I would like to, but no, I have stuff I have to do. I've been working this whole time, so that's why I've been off
Don't make me
camera.
feel guilty. I want to go take a nap. Nobody else is taking a nap. Is anybody in the chat gonna go take a nap? I've been really stressed out these past 3 days, like totally emotionally stressed. Need
Well,
to go
don't
take
feel
a nap.
guilty. Just get your nap in, girl.
I know, I have to get a nap in, and
Before you take the nap, would you at least do the StreamYard link and the thumbnail so it's out there and I could share it?
for the auction tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Debbie says she's gonna take a nap, so there you go.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yay, Debbie! Okay, so now, and Ann saying you deserve a nap. Thank you, Ann. I know, I've been so stressed out. I need a nap too, Michelle says. Let's all go take naps, you guys, and meet back here at 9 o'clock. And I'll just do like 8 or 9 items, 10 at the most, lots tonight, just to, throw some stuff out there. And like I said, I'll invoice everybody together. If you bought something from me on Friday night, I'll invoice with tonight's. Yes, a power nap, Mr. Turtle Trader. Did you get in touch with that person that I gave you the information about, that I called you about? I hope you did, so you don't lose that. And yeah, so okay, we're gonna sign off. That was fun, you guys. We'll do it again. I really appreciate you helping me, T, and Tiffany. Thanks for the support. I love you, baby girl. Mwah.
Love you guys.
And I'll talk to you. I'll do the StreamYard and I'll talk to you later on. Okay, you guys. We'll see you back here at 9 Eastern time. Thank you. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Yay!